Hey guys, Godzilla1 here, and welcome back to another episode of Fan Animation Review. Today is a very exciting episode. Today, we are revisiting Hakaishin Godzilla, and this time we're watching Hakaishin Godzilla versus King Ghidorah. Now, if you don't remember, I expect you don't, because it's been about a year since I've uploaded that video. Last year, I uploaded a fan animation review called The Best Godzilla Animation Video I've Seen on YouTube. And that still rings true. And that video was Hakaishin Godzilla 1 versus Many. And it's still true, even with Slick's Godzilla Battle Royale, which is still awesome in its own right. Like, that animation is great in itself. I love it too. This isn't a competition, but, I'm just saying I like Hakaishin Godzilla more. 1 versus Many, and dude, it was just so fantastic. The animation was so fluid. Just the characters were seeing all the characters work together. It was awesome. I would have loved to see that in the actual MonsterVerse, but nah, that's neither here nor there. Just seeing them all work together was fantastic. And Hakaishin Godzilla was an actual threat. Like, dude was insane. He's like the Sukuna he was like the Realman Sukuna in Jujutsu Kaisen, just running an absolute gauntlet, just taking on every character he can. It was great, man. I loved it. And he literally got taken down by the most OP character in the verse. Well, Evolved Godzilla probably is a little bit stronger. Who knows? Video coming soon. Who's stronger? But, that's neither here nor there again. But, yeah, man, just 1 versus Many was such a great video. I loved it so much. I have to rewatch it because it's so good, man. I just love it again. And now, the creator of 1 versus Many, Jimbo CC, he has released another video giving us Hakaishin Godzilla fans more content. So, he released a what if a versus battle between, because he held like a first ever subscriber poll result. Like, they could pick which video he uploads next. I wasn't aware of this at all, because even if I was, I still would have picked Hakaishin Godzilla versus King Ghidorah. Well, maybe, I don't know what the other results were, but yeah, there was a poll and they picked this. Thank you all, his subscribers. And yeah, man, the video is fantastic. It's 9 minutes long, so that should tell you how how much struggle Hakaishin Godzilla had in this fight. Honestly, I'd say even without going into the video much, thinking about it, they should kind of be equals, because Hakaishin Godzilla was able to take on every character that isn't Kong should be below. Well, Mothra was able to knock out Evolved Godzilla too, but that was a different Mothra though, right? It's weird how it's explained in Godzilla X Kong, but in my logic, everybody in the fight that is weaker than supercharged Godzilla, I feel like Hakaishin Godzilla should easily knock around, and Ghidorah should easily knock around too, by the way, except for Kong. He might have problems with Ghidorah. So yeah, I feel like Hakaishin Godzilla and King Ghidorah should be pretty equal, because Hakaishin Godzilla is knocking around every, character that isn't supercharged Godzilla level. And even still, he was still stronger than supercharged Godzilla. So yeah, I'd say they're about equal, but Hakaishin Godzilla is still a little bit stronger. But yeah, getting to the actual video, the plot in itself, it's really just it's a what if battle. There's not really any plot. It's just, fighting for the sake of fighting, which, hey, is cool by me. It starts off with Ghidorah destroying a city, as he does. And he has the little Heisei sound effects in there too, which, I like. I miss Heisei Ghidorah. Heisei Ghidorah has such a great design. MonsterVerse Godzilla's Ghidorah, I'm confusing the two names. MonsterVerse Ghidorah is fantastic in itself, but I still miss Heisei Ghidorah a little bit. But yeah, King Ghidorah is destroying a city, and then Hakaishin Godzilla shows up in the mountain area range. And side note, some of the shots of Hakaishin Godzilla are absolutely horrifying. I love how Jimbo plays into the creepiness of him, because Hakaishin Godzilla is essentially a more powerful version of Shin Godzilla, and Shin Godzilla looks creepy as hell as he is now. So yeah, I love that Jimbo plays into the creepiness of Hakaishin Godzilla, even if he is super powerful. That's really nice, really nice touch. So yeah, they see each other, they fight in the city for a while, but then it, switches to them fighting in the mountains. And for the majority of it, Hakaishin Godzilla is absolutely bodying Ghidorah. Well, Hakaishin Godzilla is super bodying Ghidorah. I would think they would be equals at some, I think the equals throughout the fight, but not, Ghidorah gains the upper hand, 2 times, maybe possibly 3 if I remember correctly, and then the rest of the time Hakaishin Godzilla is just like knocking him down, knocking him out. He straight up impales him at one point, and it's just not, I genuinely thought like that was the end of the fight, and like the rest of the minutes were just gonna be him like thanking his subscribers for the poll results and like announcing the next fight. And I was like, damn, that was such a short ass fight. But yeah, they faked me out. You got me, Jimbo. You got me. You faked me out. So yeah, then there's like this final little segment where Ghidorah has to like supercharge power up himself. He does it a lot of times actually. So yeah, maybe he's not Hakaishin Godzilla's equal, which is understandable. Again, Hakaishin Godzilla took on the entire fucking monsterverse, so you know, yeah. Shin Godzilla's like Shin Godzilla's King Ghidorah is super powering himself up, supercharging himself, and then Hakaishin Godzilla and him clash. You know, Ghidorah gains the upper hand again. This is his 3rd time doing it, but then like Hakaishin Godzilla just still absolutely bodies him. But then this is like the final part too. He kills. So Hakaishin Godzilla wins, obviously, because, you know, again, took on the entire monsterverse, yada yada. Don't have to keep repeating myself. Then he like does the move that he did to kill Mecha Godzilla. If you remember in One Versus Many, where like instead of the purple atomic breath, it's the white one. And like he does that and he fucking murders King Ghidorah. Like there's literally nothing left of him. And it's just like it looks like a volcano at the aftermath of the explosion. So yeah, man, Hakaishin Godzilla is he's overpowered. Well, not super overpowered because again, Burning Godzilla still whooped his ass. But yeah, I like that he's not super OP, essentially. Like I like that he's like at a good power range. It's the same thing with Dinomania's Godzilla. They're not. I like how they don't make them like super OP, overpowered, can beat anybody, anytime, everywhere. Kind of, you know, characters like because those are so boring. You know, Hakaishin Godzilla is strong, but like he's like below Burning Godzilla, essentially. Like he still has his limits, and I like that about him. You know, Godzilla from Lord of the Galaxy isn't super OP. You know, he has OP abilities, but that doesn't make him like, you know, the strongest in his universe, because there are definitely characters stronger than him. Not a lot, but you know, there are some, and he does lose a lot of fights sometimes. So yeah, and I really enjoyed though that these two, you know, make their created characters not the most overpowered things in existence and have the most boring one-sided fights. I like that, you know, they have weaknesses, you know, they can be defeated and they can be outsmarted and all that stuff. Yeah, it's just a nice little touch, and it adds character and personality to them even more so. But yeah, that's really all there is to talk about. The animation is fantastic. Soundtrack, I think it's like a rock music. I should know this. You know, I was a metalhead kid back in the day, back in 2012. I was such a metalhead. But yeah, I don't know. I think some random rock band. I'll figure out the name for it. I probably won't, but it sounded very good. So, you know, that was cool. And yeah, it's really that's all to talk about. It's glad to see Hakaishin Godzilla back again. I don't think he's gonna do another one of these because last time he said I read his community post tab and he said he's gonna work on a Kong centered story, which hey, you know, I could do a fan animation review on that. But yeah, no, that's gonna be in today's video. This was a great fight. I loved it. A part of me really wanted King Ghidorah to win because I do love Monster vs. Ghidorah, but hey, you know, he's not the stronger one, so didn't happen. But yeah, that's gonna be in today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe. Please support Jimbo CC down below. I'll leave a link to their channel in the description. And yeah, peace.